Hi there, Team Ozone. We are back with Pokemon Storm Silver. I never say that right. Pokemon Storm Silver, episode 45, which means it's a Friday episode, even though I'm uploading it on Saturday. Being a Friday episode, it means my save is going to be included in the link down below, so just download it and play alongside if you already haven't. Basically, it's there for people who lose their save file sometime or somehow, whatever, and they just want to keep up with me as they play along. So that's a really cool thing, sort of. Last time we beat Pretzel. I think it was Pretzel. And today we have a very, 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 very important topic. Cell phones. Now, I'm not going to talk about, like, anything stupid, like, something stupid, but I'm going to talk about contracts and stuff, because I don't have a contract on my cell phone, and I only pay $50 a month, and I get everything. I'm not going to say which company I'm with, because that's, like, advertising, and I guess you guys would not like that, but basically, if you follow me on Twitter, I will probably have said my you could pretty much just ask me on Twitter and I would say it. But basically, I'm in the US and I pay $50 a month and I get everything unlimited and 3G. So on my iPhone. So yeah, contracts make it feel like it's a really good thing because you buy the phone for really cheap because the guys cover most of the phone cost with the contract. But the thing is, you're paying them back at least 3 times more with the contract, because for the services it shouldn't really cost that much. So the services, let's say they're like $50, so you're paying, I have a friend who's paying like $120 a month. Basically they're paying double what I'm paying plus and then some. So yeah, contracts make it so you pay more in the long run. So in the short term, you're gonna get your phone for really cheap. You can get that brand new iPhone really cheap, like I think it's 100 or 200 something, because that's how the really cheap contracts work. Like you get something really cheap with a contract, but the thing is, they're gonna overcharge you like crazy with the contract. So I just know right now contracts are all like monopolized, which means like everybody who's in the business of contracts and stuff, they're all around the same price and they don't really hate each other. They're not competing. They all just set the bar at like shit, which is kind of like what a lot of companies do nowadays, which is why Google busted out Google Fiber in some place like Kansas, I think, and it's like 1 gigabyte download, 1 gigabyte upload. That kind of pissed off companies who were like overcharging for something like, you know, what I'm getting. I'm getting 30 megabytes, actually 30 megabits, I think, megabits down and 7 up, which if you think about it is slow as hell. Anyways, let's go beat up this grunt. And you know what? I'm actually going to talk during this entire battle because today is an important talking rant battle thing. Yeah, that makes sense to me. That makes sense to you. I'm not sure. So basically, I know there's a lot of companies out there who kind of just love to con people out of cash, and I'm not saying this because like it's happened to me, because this is my first cell phone ever. I did not have a cell phone until I turned 19. I'm 19 right now. Yes, 19. So I'm just saying, for those of you who are planning to get cell phones and don't have cell phones at this moment, don't go with the contract, even if it's like, oh, it's a family plan and blah, you save blah, blah, blah. No, in the long run, the non-contract thing, because you're going to be paying, even if once your contract expires, they're going to be like, oh, hey, you can upgrade your phone now. Well, the thing is, by the time your contract expires, let's say it's a 2-year contract, you'll have paid them back 3 times what you paid them in the first place. Like, okay, let's say I have my phone for $1. I got my phone for $1, and I got a contract for $2 a month, right? That's $3. And then 12 months later, I have paid $24. So I've paid 3. I've paid $27 in the first year, and then the second year, I've paid $41. My math is really terrible. I haven't done any math in a while, but still, $41. Whereas you guys, you get your phone for free, but the contract pays $4 every month. So for usage stuff, and it's not even unlimited. It's like, you know, 100 texts and 900 minutes. That's really bad, by the way. Because I get everything unlimited for $50. I think it's 55, but it gets rolled down to 50 because I have an iPhone. So that's the thing. But anyways, so basically contracts are bad in most cases. Sometimes a contract can be a really good thing. A contract can lock you into a certain price. That's awesome. That can change. Can't change. But really, if you're not on a contract and they say they can't change the price and then they change it, you could probably sue them. And this is America. Suing is kind of like the thing we do best. next to alienate other countries. Sorry about that. So yeah, if you're in a country where you're getting like a really good contract, that's the thing. Question of the day: are you getting a good deal? I don't care what it's about, like internet, or basically things we care about. Are you getting a good deal on the internet you have right now? Are you getting a good deal? Don't tell me like the specific cash or anything. Just tell me, do you think you're getting a good deal? Because in Canada, basically, if you live in Canada, you cannot say you're getting a good deal, because I've been there. I've seen the phone prices. Compare that to my $50 unlimited everything for my phone. That's my phone only. And for the internet, I think it's like 120 something, but that gets the phone, TV, and internet all included. We have like 1,000 channels. The phone can call, I think, to Mexico and Canada, and the internet just, you know, blazing fast, no throttling, 30 down, 7 up, pretty damn good for like a YouTuber. It should probably be better, but I'm gonna take what I get, because they don't offer. This is the highest speed they offer in my area, which is pretty low if you think about it. But still, I'd say I'm getting a decent deal. The internet could be better, but my phone is definitely the best deal I've seen in a while, because my dad was paying $128 for his Android phone. And by the way, don't even get into the debate with Android or iPhones or whatever. Basically, I like my iPhone because Android is an amazing thing. The problem is a lot of phones run it, and very few phones actually keep up to date with Android. Like, get a random Android phone off the street. Tell me if it's running the latest software and has the latest Android features. It most likely will not. Only very few Android phones like keep up to the latest of, you know, updates. And you're thinking, well, the updates don't matter that much. The updates on Android matter so much, because Android is open source, and I think it's open source. I'm pretty sure it's open source. And it just has so many cool things that you're not going to be able to get if you're like on the first version of it. You might be able to, but I'm not sure if it's entirely compatible. Wait, what? You must have ice on in your veins to call out Team Rocket. Yeah, I'm pretty cold-blooded sometimes. But anyways, so here's the floor thing. I have no idea how this works. So let's just get in here and hit a switch. Red, blue. Whoa, wait, that one's so closed. Green. So, what just happened? What's this do? And this opens the one back home, and this is... Wait, it was red, blue, green? That's it? Because I remember as a kid playing this, Pokemon Crystal. I never got past it. It was really confusing, difficult, and I'm not sure why. It was really confusing. And I know it pisses off some of you guys when I do not skip the battles, but I'm just like, what do I have to, like, you know... I have a good rant today, and I'm really sorry. But I just can't lose this train of thought, because I was thinking about it. My dad was talking about it. He's like, wow, I've been paying so much, and now you just showed me this no contract thing. And I'm like, oh, my mind's blown. And I'm like, Dad, you didn't know this? And he was like, no, I didn't. Like, not now, but like a while back. And people say, oh, no contracts have terrible signal. No, my phone signal only goes out once, and that is when I'm at my sister's school. And not even my dad's previous thing worked at my sister's school. So... anywhere you wouldn't get a signal with a normal phone, you're probably not going to get one with this phone. And I have not had any dropped calls or anything bad like that. So I'm not advertising any company. I'm not saying any company. But basically I'm saying if there's a company with a contract versus a company that is like, you know, pay as you go monthly, you're going to pay monthly as anyways. So, and if you can get it so it automatically renews, it's basically like the contract thing. You're at a set price. You're paying as you go every month. The only difference is you're not paying as much, and there's no throttling restrictions or anything crappy like that. Like, if you're paying for unlimited, you're probably going to get unlimited. I've heard people complain about AT&T, or I'm not sure if it was AT&T. I apologize to the guys at AT&T, because they did provide me with wonderful internet the first few years I lived here, but I don't know. They're not the guys I'm using at the moment. But anyways, if it was AT&T, balls to them. If it wasn't, then sorry, guys. But anyways, I've heard people getting, like, unlimited, and it's like, unlimited up until this much, like 300 megabytes. It's unlimited 4G until this much. Then they throttle you, which throttling, by the way, throttling is where they slow you down. So let's say you're supposed to be getting 100 megabytes for speed. They're going to slow you down to, like, 40-ish. I'm not sure exactly what they're going to slow you down to actually be honest, but they're going to slow you down because that saves them money. So, yeah, companies that throttle, I hope you all die in hell. I really do. Because basically, I'm paying you such and such for something, and you guys are giving me not what I'm paying for, and that's a ripoff. So, if you're with a company that throttles you, and there's no better alternative at the moment, that sucks. That really does suck. But if you have like a better alternative, you should probably switch. Customer loyalty is entirely stupid because if there's a better thing, you better go to it. Otherwise, you're getting gypped. Simple as that. I know loyalty is a big thing, but companies, no. Companies, I mean big companies. It's not like the local pet shop that you've been going to the past 15 years. That, you maybe might have a little loyalty to them. But I mean big corporation companies, you have no loyalty to them, guys. I don't want to sound like I hate corporations and stuff like that. I'm just saying, you don't have any loyalty. Like, if they're treating you like crap and they're giving you like the worst service ever, you probably don't want to stick with them. Also, about Canada, yeah, you get limited internet. Like, if you use over a certain amount of internets, and I'm saying internets to make sure you guys know that this is entirely stupid, because they think internet is a finite resource, not infinite, which it is. I'm sure there's electrical costs and server costs and, wiring costs and all that stuff, but I guarantee you, people don't pay that much, pay it like they do in Canada, because, and it's the same thing down here, like, the system works the same, except for the fact that, wow, I just got swaggered, I should probably switch out. Anyways, okay, let me explain this. In America, you pay $5 for internet, and this is an example, the numbers are not accurate. Let's say you pay $5 for internet, right? You can use the internet as much as you want. Some companies will throttle you because they're assholes, but that's a thing that will eventually get resolved because there's better companies springing up. Example, Google is Google. I'm just going way too fast, so I apologize. Yeah, that. So Google is offering their own internet. So, and the thing with that is, it's amazing internet. You should probably switch to that if possible. Oh, Riley can learn sword dance. Oh, hell yeah, we learning that swordy dancey. Oh yes, that's so good. Alright, being weird aside, Google's offering amazing internet, no downsides to their internet, and it's only $80 a month, which, actually, no, it's not $80 a month. Actually, yeah, I think it's $80 a month, but dude, that's 1 gigabyte down, 1 gigabyte up. That basically means I could download my entire computer, everything I have on my, actually, no. That means I can get one episode of, anything I have, because most of my files are 1 gigabyte that are recordings. I can get one recording up in 1 second. Do you know how many videos I could upload in one day? If every video is 1 second, that is 1 video per second of the day, and every video is like 10, maybe 30 minutes. It usually varies around that time slot. So basically, I could do awesome things. I'm also going to switch out because I don't really know. I'm going to go switch out to Nell. I guess I'll go to Nell. I have no idea why. So yeah, but in Canada it works like this. You have 500 megabytes of bandwidth. If you go over that, they're going to start charging you $2 every gigabyte you surpass, or every megabyte, whatever it is. So they're pretty much ripping people off in Canada. So if you live in Canada, you should probably find an ISP, internet service provider, who doesn't limit you. In America, they were going to use this usage-based bullshit, but the thing is, the internet is not an finite source. The internet is an infinite source. What you're supposed to be charging me for is the connection, the pathway, the speed I get to connect to the internet, not what I view or what is on the internet, because you do not own what is on the internet, nor do you own what I view. So ISPs who start usage-based billing, fuck you. Basically, not even censoring that. Just basically, you should tell this to your parents. If you get paid, charged per, access to the internet. I understand that on phones, because apparently on phones it's a little more difficult to transmit data and it's a little more costly. But if you're at your house and your internet is like, the speed, blah, blah, blah. The speed can be whatever, because that's the line that you're getting. But if they're charging you for how much you use your internet, that's probably a shitty company, and you need to switch over. I don't care how cheap it is in, the short term. In the long run, if you use the internet a lot, basically, if you watch one of my HD videos, 2 of my HD videos, and you're probably going to be over your limit. So that's really bad. And look, it's another grunt. We're going to be beating them up. And this will probably be very long or short in episodes. Also, for phone contracts, Just from my biased opinion, I say go with no contract, because for me, it served me well. I guess if you're getting like a really good contract at like, $50, unlimited everything, if you're getting a contract like that, just leave a message down there and tell me what company is that, because I would totally switch to that, because I really wouldn't care if I was getting $50 a month, because that's the same I'm paying, and then a contract which says I can upgrade my phone later. That is the only best contract I could think of. Other than that, there's nothing good about contracts. You're locked into it. If you want to call it off, you have to pay them a crap ton of money in the first place. My phone right now, my plan, it's unlimited everything, $50 a month. It does not have 4G, I will give you that. But, unlimited everything, I have an iPhone 4S, so yeah. And I can call it off whenever I want. I should have switched out. Oh god, this is gonna hurt. But anyways, I should have switched. I can call off my phone whenever I want. Instantaneously. Not instantaneously. Instantaneously means two things at the same time. Or is that instantaneously? I think it's instantaneously. But basically, I'm going to switch out now because this is a bad matchup. Really bad matchup. I'm going to go over to Jaws since that's a steel ground type. I would go over the opponent's Pokemon, but since I'm pretty much showing how to beat the crap out of them, I really don't feel the need to. Sorry. And this is more of a rant towards the older people, or people who are going to get cell phones eventually, or just if you have a cell phone right now, you probably don't, if you're like a little kid with a cell phone, you probably should not stay with somebody who, like, I understand one thing. Phones that are, like, with those companies that have no contract are probably not the best phones ever, but you're saving cash, and that's very important. Also, another thing, you could just buy, like, an iPhone if you are going to pay contract cash, because in the long run, you're going to be paying, what is it? Most contracts pay $2.4K. That is $2,400. Basically, that is 3 times the amount of cash I paid for my iPhone up front. So, you could just go to the Apple Store, buy an iPhone. I know it's like $800, but dude, oh, sweet. We got the key card. Now we go, card key, and now we go where? Use that to open the shutter on the 3rd floor. I'm begging you to help. There's no telling what could happen. Okay. So we go to the Tower of Radios and... Hey, look, stairs! This will lead into the basement of the Poké department, won't it? Yes, it does. I think it does. Amulet! Yes! So awesome! Possum McAwesome Pants. And I can battle this guy, can't I? No? Okay, he helped him do something. Yes, Machoke is very helpful. Oh, hey, there's an item over here. Oh my gosh, I couldn't even get to it before, but now I can. Awesome sauce. Sweet. We got the Amulet coin on the video I rant about money. That is just awesome. Can I battle this guy? Ah, the helpful, so helpful Pokemon. Just Pokemon, it's so helpful and so yeah. If you have a cell phone right now, you probably want to make sure your contract is. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you'll switch later on. Maybe you won't. It's entirely your choice. I'm just saying, don't get ripped off. Look around, research, do all this stuff. Ask your folks if you're too young. Make sure you're not getting ripped off, because like, getting ripped off sucks, and I would hate to see that my viewers are getting ripped off, because I care about you guys. I'm not sure why. I just do. I don't know, because I'm not getting anything out of this. This isn't like, oh, I'm sponsoring one company over the other. I mean, I shit talked AT&T for a bit, but then I said they gave me good internet for like, when I started on the internet, I had AT&T, so that was all right. But yeah, I'm not advocating any company over another company. Just putting that out there. I'm just saying some contract-free companies are very good if you have like an iPhone or something, or if you want to like you can just get like okay, now I'm gonna actually have to say a company name because it's very whatever, I'm just gonna have to say it anyways. Okay, so there's this company called Net10, right? I'm not advocating anything for them. I'll even like say they suck, but they don't suck, but I'm gonna say they suck because then it doesn't seem like I'm advocating for them. I'm not sure how that works out. In my mind, it works out like that, but basically my dad has like his iPhone with them. He bought it unlocked at the Apple Store. You can buy it unlocked at the Apple Store. Did you know that? I did not know that till now. So you can buy a phone totally unlocked, and then you can put in whatever card or plan you want if it's like compatible, and Net 10 is compatible with iPhones. So, and I'm pretty sure if Net 10 can do it, then I'm damned sure Android phones, some of them can do that as well. So, yeah, don't get ripped off on phones, yeah, phones, don't get ripped off on them. That's kind of my little spiel right there. Oh, and internet. If they're starting to charge you by usage based, you should probably switch over, because that's kind of a dick move. Entirely dick move. Because if there's nobody better in your area, then, oh gosh, I feel so bad for you. But if there is a better service in your area, just switch over, because they cannot charge you, like, oh, hey, you use this much this month, so we're going to charge you a little extra. No, because you don't own the internet. You do not own the content on the internet, and it does not harm you that I am viewing more content than I usually do. If anything, you should probably be happy I'm using your service, because that means if I like it so much, I might even upgrade my speed. Example of what we did in my place. We liked it so much, we upgraded our speed. So yeah, internet companies that are being douchebags, I hope you're ready, because you are going to, like, lose so many customers once Google spreads their internet. Google Fiber is going to become a thing, and Google is going to kill internet service providers. Like, literally, it will go around and run them out of business, because they're providing $80 a month, an unlimited amount of internet. If Google ever gets to Canada, oh my gosh, it's the Google apocalypse, because Canadian internet companies have this problem. It's called, they're charging you for, and they're doing this in Australia too, as I last recalled. They're doing this in Australia, so Australia, Canada, you guys have my sympathies. Also, I'm not going to live in you, because that's kind of the thing. I moved, not just because of internet, because, because of that. But yeah, that's a thing. So if they're throttling your internet and stuff like that, that just sucks. I feel bad for you, but don't worry, things are going to get better. There's a petition for Canada. I just Google, like, Internet Canada petition or something like that. There's something for that. Europe, on the other hand, Europe has amazing internet speeds, and I don't think they're throttling over there either. At least I think they're not. Also, Victory Bell is a poison grass type. Incredibly bulky. I should probably switch out of here. Go over to somebody who can actually put up a good fight against it. Like the exact opposite typing. A flying fire... Actually, not the exact opposite. That would be a steel flying type. Anyways, it's going to go for Crunch. That actually does some damage because it has physical attack, but whatever. We're going to go for Flamethrower and just try and finish it off because it's kind of a douche. But anyways, I've heard good things about Europe with, like, their internet is rather nice. Asia, oh my gosh, you guys have amazing internet. Unless you're, like, on one of those islands like Japan or Singapore, then the internet is pretty shitty. In which case, sorry, that blows. So China, they've got good internet. India, those countries like that. I think the places that are rolling out internet, because they're just getting internet, and basically internet is like this. There's a wire that connects you to, like, a bunch of things, and then that works and stuff. So, and that, by the way, that was a incredibly, like, novice summary of how internet is. So, yeah, the reason India, Asia, and those countries that haven't had internet in the past, and oh god, the glitch! Oh, the full heal glitch, I remember this. I am not going to profit off of this. Goodbye, full heals. I probably bought like 10 of them and now I just lost all of them. Oh god. Oh, I remember. Do I have any berries? God damn it. Now Jaws is going to be sleeping. I should not have thrown it away. Let me go back to my bag again. Bag. Full heals. No, I don't have any. Okay, well shit. That was probably a bad idea. I decided to throw them all away because I was like, oh no, I will not cheat because there's a glitch. And then I was like, wait a minute, I bought 10 of those, shit. So whatever, okay, Jaws won't be active against our battle against, oh, gosh, shit. I wasn't supposed to battle him in this episode. Oh, whatever, you know what? That about wraps it up for today. Remember to leave a leave a quack, like a duck. Now, question of the day is, are you getting a good deal? Whether it's internet or phone service, whatever it is. Do not give me the specifics. Don't tell me the money or anything like that. Just tell me. Do you think you're getting a good deal? I mean, you don't have to tell me the details. You don't have to tell me the details, but do you think you're getting a good deal after what I've just told you? Because if you're not, there's alternatives everywhere. And if not yet, then there will be alternatives everywhere. Because the internet is getting better and better and better. And it's never going to stop getting better. Because the internet is amazing. Anyways, that about wraps it up for today. Remember to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you already haven't. Bye!